Good evening, everyone, and once again, welcome to this session that we're going to pursue together. I feel this to the point, cut to the point, focused energy. It actually rushed into me, and hence I got the urge to make this session. Um, the blue energy is significant, deep, dark blue. So let's start. There's this energy of grounding yourself, active, you being highly focused and creative. Focus on yourself. There is also the energy of self-expression and honesty apparent. Okay. The devil, the tower, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, the Star, wonderful. Ace of Pentacles, beautiful energy, and right underneath 7 of Pentacles we have the Emperor, and right underneath the 8 of Swords we have the 9 of Wands. It's beautiful energy. This is you really this is you setting yourself completely free out of your demons, your devil. You have the key to hell now. See, there is this key here. You are no longer a consciousness or soul stuck inside a meat prison. You are the whole theater, and you realize that. And as you realize, your devil, and right after its 15-16 energy came crashing down in the Tower card as a tower. The tower is the devil, your construct, your imprisonment in your mind. It is completely your self-identity. Actually, you are no longer a slave to that. You're no longer a slave to your own thoughts, your own identity, your own history, your own body. You are passing through the gateway. You are free. Now this is the universe's doors open. This is an end to your 8 of Swords. Your mind prison. You are going through in the manifest world. This is, and you're passing through the gate, the rainbow. Rainbow bridge, rainbow door, gateway of the stars. Right underneath, we see underneath the devil there is the star. This is the, I don't know if you can see this, but this is a hand, and in the palm there is this star, this blooming, you see, but right at the center of it we see a body. So it is, you are transcending your own shell, you know, like born anew. This is this nebula energy, because your imprisonment is collapsing. You know, the tower, it's collapsing, it's dying. Simultaneously your new self is being born. Hence the, see again this palm reference, we see it is repeating here. Also on the in the Pentacles, this is spiritual, what you are going through right now, but simultaneously also on the surface, on the material world, visible world, we see as the tower goes by, we see new seed plantation in a new beginning. This is a new beginning. And the Ace of Pentacles. It is also ripe, by the way. Yes, it is a new beginning, but as you can see, we have a tree here, and the tree is giving fruit. We see butterflies and ripe peaches. Peaches also might be a symbol of femininity. It's strong, healthy, empress, feminine energy, and the butterflies, as we know, are transformation, transformative energy. Also, the color orange as well as blue is significant as far as I can see. Orange is also the color of enlightenment, and I am wearing orange today. Okay, this is about authority, the gateway you are going through. Since you have killed the false imposter now, it is your time to reign, the true emperor, the true authority, and the fundamental level. See, like we have this body inside the star reference have here, we see also a head, you know, coming out of the body kind of depiction here, transcending. Same as we have the tower. This person in the mind prison is fractured, but here again a body transcendence, a spiritual consciousness here is apparent. This is a repeating pattern, and this here is in color green. It is in the heart to start with. You are transcending yourself into the greater self, the real you, and it's at the completion stage. This is a tree. It is about transformation, the butterflies, you transcending yourself, a new beginning, new authority, true authority. See the circle. It is completion. It is absolution. Okay, so which one? This one. How many minutes are we in? I must check because let's see, 10 minutes in. Okay, because I'm terrible at this time business. And before I know, time flies. Therefore, I gotta check these days. Four cards anymore. Alright. Two cards. Okay, I think we're done. But let me just check. Maybe that. Okay. King of Words, Knight of Skates. King of Coins. Prince of Swords, Ace of Books, Queen of Books, also we have with number 8, Ignorance. Okay, so King of Coins, we have 2 kings here and the Queen energy. Why are you doing this to me, Jesus? Okay, first, Prince of Swords. We have this figure with a sword and inside a comb. You are quite experienced with within the business of the mind. You are intelligent, but other than that, you have been trained properly by life. This threading business you know well, understanding the subtleties of the mind, the psychology, the subconscious, I see, which you were able to use it to your advantage in this final strike as well, and hence you managed to break it apart completely. You've been through this before, but this is it's like peeling an onion. Therefore every time it's a bit more, you know, the feeling is we have the Ace of Books, another new beginning, like the Ace of Pentacles, but this is on an intellectual level, on an emotionally intellectual, you know, simultaneously level. This is a card of creation, new creation in arts. Your experience showed you that the only way that you can be happy, be content is the right word, is through creation process. You know this now, you know where what stands now, because you are very certain of your own position in life. It's the Queen of Books card. She's like a stone, but she's stable, she's confident. She has this face expression, a neutral face expression, and also carrying this book on her head like this in balance is a depiction of intellectual balance I am seeing here. She knows how to do the balancing act in her mind. Therefore, she is not ignorant. Against the ignorance, she is strength, because all these figures here are, I don't know, emotional and somehow alert with all these face expressions. This one seems as if it's pointing at something. The other one looks at it disgust, you know, that tragedy. But this woman looking at us out to the towards to the camera, to the frame, you know, and her carrying this owl, white owl, on her head, and on top of the owl we see a crow standing there also. And there are two other crows flying around. She knows. This is the strength card against the all odds, all conflict, all ignorance. You stand. Knight of Skates. Skates is the hell suit I mentioned before in this deck. It is the doubting mind, it's the dualistic nature, representing the dualistic nature of the mind. It is also fun and mischievous, but also a little, it's the dark side. So the Knight of Skates here works as if candle, peaceful fallen, and this signifying to me is, in the face of doubt, you know what to do. This is the night, it's the active energy, therefore it takes action. It knows how to solve a certain kind of problem. And I see this figure playing the harp, wearing a death mask, because it's in skull form. So playing the harp, it's the sound, it's music. This is the second music reference here I see. So you dissolve your demons through music, through art, through creation, through sound. Wearing the death mask, the pagan mask, to me signifies eternal life, because it's the death of the identity, but birth of something that is actually unborn. It can never be born. It is eternal. So it's a figurative, metaphorical birth that we see. It's a metaphorical transcendence, but it is the you beyond the mask is representing. So therefore you, in the face of conflict of the mind or problems, you wearing the mask of death and playing the harp, leading the way, so that you face your internal fears, you dissolve them. This is your method. And then now you become a Knight of Skates, that you are complete. Now you mastered this art of demon hunting through sound and a mind game that you pull on your demons this time. So the joke's on them now. So we have the King of Birds, of intellect, the air energy, it's communicative energy. This figure is, although humanoid, it is something completely different. You cannot really name this being. It is surreal, right? So you are now a surreal being in your mind, the King of Birds, undefined. You can form and reform and such. You're a shapeshifter now in your mind. You're quite active. You're in your masculine energy a lot. We have the Knight, the King, and the other King. Both. This is the King of Birds. This one is the King of the Air. This is a balanced energy, both in the material world and in the mental world, because you're right in between. Therefore, you can navigate both. You're purified of your ego identity. Both fruit and here we have the blue energy and the red energy. You know, it's complete balance. Here the feminine energies, here are the masculine energies, but you are in your masculine energy largely. You're active. This Ace of Books, you are highly creative around this time because you are transitioning. So I suggest you to create actually. Okay, guys. Really use this time to your advantage. Find time, make time, but produce something, okay? Just produce something. It's gonna worth your while. I will pick a few cards as closing messages from this Tao deck, and we'll be done for today's session for today. So thank you again for being here. It really means a lot to me. And if you like, I'd love you to like and subscribe and comment. It's helping a great deal. Yes, let's see. What do we have? Not much. The energy is stiff. Is this all? Are we done here? Spirit. Whatever it is. Maybe it's not this deck. Okay, we have these. Okay, I sense the energy of patience here for now because you know why. I mean, it took too long for the cards to give us an answer. So maybe before you see a structured pathway, you should be patient with yourself and try to get comfortable in this gooey nothingness stage a bit, but ground yourself while doing so. Okay, so we have a turning point, number 24, and we have a star-like knitting construction of a snake eating itself. So it's a time and Ouroboros reference, and it's a threshold, it's a turning point. So it's start of a new beginning, it says. Right timing, rejuvenation, great news, great, what's the word? Expansion, great expansion, but not, it's also concrete results, you know. We see concrete results, a turning point, a new beginning, a structured knot here. Ouroboros is making a pattern, a new pattern for you. And number 24 is also reduced to 6, remember, so it's also the number of harmony. We have fellowship number 17, devotion, adaptation, collaboration, trust, trustworthiness, sensitivity, service, and getting help from outside. It's also manifestation, so the card of manifestation and also devotion. Therefore, your new self is forming, you are getting help from the universe also. You are creating a new pattern of existence right now, and the universe is helping you out with that, and feeling grateful for your devotion to self. It's beautiful energy. You are really in your element, let me tell you. You're in perfect balance. You are free, and it's a wonderful feeling, really. You are capable. You know your strength now. See, you know your strength. This is a strength card, but what's more important depicted on this deck here is the against ignorance, your knowingness. See, you know your strength. This is not like those other times. And universe is saluting you for that knowingness you show. Whereas it is a mutual exchange, and you are creating a new pattern of existence, and it's a threshold. Okay, we see darkening of the light, the enlightenment. It's number 36. Also 9, completion. Okay, so this is a significance of this card is a warning to you trying to dim your own light. You kill the devil, do not revoke it, okay, during this time. Follow the patterns, stay devoted, but look, do not dim your light or show yourself as try. Like, this is, for example, you were on the outside playing the human game, okay, socializing and all that stuff. You, in your background, there is this fear of rejection you have, okay, most humans do, by the way, because we are creatures of I'm sorry, door shut. I heard we are creatures of packs. Okay, that's how we survive in the nature. Therefore, you have this tendency to dim your own light in order to adapt to the crowd. Don't do that. You are a natural born leader. You are not to follow. You are to lead. All this experience you've been going through so far is showing you that. This demon, this devil identity you have that you just shattered clearly signifies that you knew you were different and you were strong from such young age. People did not accept you for who you are. It was obvious you were a little kid and you were going through that social dilemma at that very young age. Therefore, you knew you were different. Therefore, whatever that made you stand out, you actually covered it up with this mask, the devil mask. Okay, that's what you did. That is the devil. The devil we killed is this. So if you try to adapt out of fear of misjudgment and becoming the scapegoat again, or not being accepted, yada yada yada, from anyone, your family, your partner, your friends, you are giving birth to this darkness, this devil again. So do not do that at whatever cost. Be unapologetically you and focus on that. That's the main message and what's significant. No matter what you do, embrace your authentic sense. Be the authority. Go transcend through the limitations of the body, okay? Break through the fourth wall if that's what it takes for you. But do not try to dim your light for other people's comfort. What is this? I mean, you are uncomfortable at the expense of other people all the time. You got to put an end to that. It is vital. It is significant for your life. Choose yourself. Because if you do not choose yourself, no one else will choose you. Okay? This is really crucial for your well-being in your life. Love yourself first, okay? Care for yourself first. Accept yourself. Be yourself. You have to show up the courage of being who you are and what you love and all that first, so that people who will appreciate that true you will show up afterwards. If you never show your true colors, then you could never find the right people and circumstances to appreciate who you truly are, okay? You will always feel trapped in that body. You gotta first show up the courage to show that faith and make that leap of faith first, to be you, okay? And then, so that you are being that, people who are in circumstances and whatever who are worthy of that energy will magnetically come to you. But if you do not emit that energy, you continue to operate on ghost mode. No one can detect you, okay? You gotta show a little of yourself at least. That's all we ask for. Really, be yourself. And let the universe worry about the rest. It'll be there, we will be there, the universe will be there, I promise you. I am here and you are there, and I know that. And that's all we need, really. Guys, okay. So thank you. Thank you for being here. And remember, I love you. And thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope to see you real soon.